I'm Michelle, and I'm 43 years old. I'm a single mom of 3 kids. I work a full-time job. I create YouTube videos, and I am creating a music career, per se. So today is day 99 of 100. Well, I'm counting down. So yesterday was full countdown. 100 to 99. So what's that? 99. Okay. So 99 more days of posting YouTube videos, and well, technically it would be 98. So here is my my just that little, perfection where everything has to be just right. So we're gonna okay. So day 2, but we got 98 more days to go, okay, of posting. So I'm trying to be very time efficient because of work, kids, gym, so I'm recording this on my way to work. And last night, after I posted my video, I felt a little at ease, but at the same time, there's always that little piece of a doubt that you have. But the thing that I have to do for myself and that I've learned is that you need to bring the awareness to that doubt. So yes, right, like I'm feeling a little fearful and I'm feeling a little doubtful about doing this. Part of me is saying, how are you going to pull this off? How are you going to get these videos done every day with the amount of things that you have to do? Spreading myself, I feel like I may be spreading myself very thin. However, we're going to make it work. I have 15 minutes, 20 minutes on my way to work, and on my way back to work I can try to squeeze these videos in. So we'll see how it goes. Now, when I was feeling anxious, not anxious I would say, but a little doubtful. I don't really get anxiety, but I was feeling a little doubtful, which could ultimately result in anxious behavior, right? So I started to feel that way. Then I just brought myself back to the awareness, and I look at the facts of my life, the things that I have already successfully accomplished, right? Like, Michelle, you are a mom of 3, that you've been raising these kids by yourself. You have a full-time job. I'm not, you've still managed to go to the gym 2 to 3 times a week. You still manage to cook dinner for your kids. Your home's not a complete disaster. You still manage to maintain a somewhat neat and chaos-free home. And so I was thinking, you are capable. You can do this. Why are you doubting yourself? There may be days that I come on here that I'm tired and that I'm exhausted, and not really sure what to talk about. But I think that's the whole point, right? Of doing the 100 days, consistently. I don't have no sunglasses. This is the worst part of my drive. The sun. I need to get some sunglasses. Anyway, so, and then one thing, because I nitpick on myself a lot. I didn't rewatch the video from yesterday. However, I do feel like I could have slowed down a little bit. I feel like it was just quite a bit that I guess I felt I was rambling. I don't know, you guys tell me, right? So, this traffic, it's not too bad. And I can't complain about the traffic at work, to work. Sometimes if there's an accident, it's pretty bad, but other than that, it's not so bad. So I lost my train of thought. Okay. Now, once I was looked at the facts of what I am actually capable of, I could finally, rest easy that I am making the right decision, and that the results that I'm going to get from doing this consistently for 100 days is going to help me improve in what I need improvement on, and that's slowing down, articulating the words that I want to speak out correctly, and getting over that little still fear that I have of speaking in front of the camera, and being more confident with the things that I want to say, and the journey that I'm living, and teaching how I'm going through it, and teaching how I'm not going through it but getting through it, or how I'm living through this journey of life that we all go through, right? So that's pretty much it. And then, I felt a little hard time. Like, I felt like I was gonna have a hard time going to sleep because I was really just had a lot on my mind, but I've been practicing these I guess you could call it coherent breathing work, where I connect my breath to my mind, the heart and my brain breathing patterns. It's like 4 breaths in, not 4 breaths, 5 second breaths, excuse me, sorry. 5 seconds breathing in deep, long breaths through the heart, and 5 seconds out. And then, part of the breathing is to get the coherence with your mind and your heart is, you have to add a feeling in eventually after a few minutes of practicing those breaths. And you can think of a person or a situation where you can feel love or gratitude, and that has really helped me calm, turn my brain off at night, just doing the breathing work, that actually has really worked for me. So maybe if you want to try it out, maybe it might work for you. Just putting it out there. So today's it's a Thursday, it's work day, and try and focus at work today, get some sales in. For those of you who are interested, let me know, and I'll let you know what I actually really do for a living. I'm not sure if I should be disclosing that just yet, but yeah. So thanks for joining in with me today. Subscribe, like, share, and don't forget to listen to the music. Check it out. Michelle Lives Embodied. It's on my playlist, and we're in the works of actually developing our second album. And I say maybe I'm biased, right? Because I'm creating